Part will be pages 65 to 105. The Birkot HaShachar and Psukei de Zimra. Today is a special Shabbat, Shabbat Zachor, the Shabbat before Purim, which take out two Torot. And the Haftarah will be on the extra page that I put outside, because this is the late Rabbi Shulweiss, will rest in peace. He didn't like the regular Haftarah. So he put an Haftarah from the prophet Ishayahu, Isaiah chapter 19, that the conclusion of this one was, one of these days will be peace between Syria, Iraq, Egypt, and Israel. Good luck. Let's pray harder. Okay. Shabbat Shalom, please rise. Page 65. Go.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan l'sefi vina le'avhid beyom u'belayla. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani betzamo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani Yisrael. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asani batorim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam pokeach ivrim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam malbish sharumim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam matir asurim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam zokef kefufim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam roka haaretz al hamayim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa kol torki. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamechime tzadei gaver. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ozer Yisrael b'gvura. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam oter Yisrael betifara. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hanoten le'akoa.
You may be seated. We'll go paragraph by paragraph.
Uneinu hayom v'chol yom lechenu chesed urachamim be'enecha uveinecho ro'enu v'tigmalenu hasadim tovim. Baruch atah Adonai Gomel hasadim tovim le'amo Yisrael. Ashreinu she'anachnu mishkimim u'marimim erev v'avoker ve'omrim pamayim b'chol yom. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Kadesh et Shimcha Magdishe Shemecha v'Kadesh et Shimcha be'olamecha. U'shushrata tarik v'tagbia karneinu Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh et Shimcha barabim. Yehi ratzon milfanaha Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu she'ibane beit hamikdash b'meira ve'yameinu v'ten helkenu b'toratecha v'sham navata beri'ah kime'ola u'ksharnim kadmoniot.
Kaddish de Rabbanan on page 71. Mourners, kindly please rise. יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה, בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולמעולמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעולמה, ואמרו אמן. על ישראל ועל רבנן ועל תלמידיון ועל כל תלמידי תלמידיון ועל כל מן דיעסקין באורייתא, די ויתרא הדין ודי וכל אתר ואתר, ילהון ולכון שלמה רבה, חינה וחיסדה ורחמין וחין אריכין ומזון הרוויחה ופורקנה מן קדם, אבוהון דבישמיא, ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים טובים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו וברחמיו יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. page 72.
היום יום שבת קודש. להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולא עוולת בו.
page 81.
מזמור שיר חנוכת הבית לדוד. למען יזמרך הבוד ולא ידום, אדוני אלוהי לעולם מודך.
Mourners Kaddish on page 82. Mourners, please rise. יתגדל ויתקדש מרבה, בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ולמעולמיה, יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה. בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעולמה, ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו ויעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. Please rise together, page 83, ופסוקי דזמרה, ברוך שאמר.
ברוך שאמר והיה העולה, ברוך עושה בראשית, ברוך אומר ועושה, ברוך גוזר ומקיים, ברוך מרחם על הארץ, ברוך מרחם על הבריות, ברוך משלם שכר טוב לרעיו, ברוך חי לעם וקיים לנצח, ברוך פודה ומציל, ברוך שמו. מלך משובע ומפעל, עד שמו הגדול, ברוך אתה אדוני, מלך מחולל בתשבחות.
Amen. You may be seated, page 84, we go page by page.
כי כל אלוהי העמים אלילים, ואדוני שמיים עשה. רוממו אדוני אלוהינו, ושכבו להר קודשו, כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו. Adonai Hoshiach HaMelech Yadeinu Veyom Korenu.
Don't do it, all right?
No, I didn't. Va'ani v'hazdecha v'atachti Yagel libi bishuatecha Ashir la'Adonai ki gamal alai.
Page 87.
Ihiyu l'ratzoni murfi v'gyon libi lefaneha Adonai tzuri v'goali.
לדוד בשנתו את העמוד.
Podeh Adonai nefesh avadav velo yeshmu kol ha'osim bo.
תפילה למשה איש האלוהים אדוני
Vihino am Adonai Eloheinu aleinu uma'aseh yadeinu konena aleinu uma'aseh yadeinu koneneu.
יושב בסתר עליון בצל שדי יתלונן יהיה מלאכה וצבלה שרות הרב
Orech yamim asbieu ve'areu bishuati. Orech yamim asbieu ve'areu bishuati. Beit Yisrael baruchu et Adonai. Beit Aharon baruchu et Adonai. Beit HaLevi baruchu et Adonai. Ie Adonai baruchu et Adonai. Baruch Adonai Mitzion. Shochen Yerushalayim. Hallelujah.
Please rise together, page 92 for the great Hallel.
Noten lechem lechol basar ki leolam hasto hodu le'el hashamayim ki leolam hasto.
You may be seated, page 93. We go page by page.
Yehi hasdecha Adonai aleinu kasher yichanu lach.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת.
Lehagid ki ashar Adonai tzuri velo avlata bo. Eidotecha nemnu meod leveit ha'nava kodesh Adonai leorach yamim. Adonai Hoshiach HaMelech Yaneinu Veyom Korenu.
Ashrei page 96.
תהילת אדוני ידבר פי, ויברך כל בשר את שם קודשו לעולם ועד. ואנחנו נברך יה מעתה ועד עולם. הללויה. ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור. הללויה.
בונה ירושלים אדוני נפזת.
לא עשה כן לכל גוי, ומשפטו בידרום. הללויה. וירן גר לאמור, תהילה לכל חסידיו, לבני ישראל עם כפרבוי. הללויה. לעשות בהם משפט כתוב, הדרכו לכל חסידיו. הללויה. כל הנשמה תחלל יה. הללויה. כל הנשמה תחלל יה. הללויה.
Please rise, page 100, the final paragraph.
וברוך שם כבודו לעולם, וימלא כבוד את כל הארץ. אמן ואמן. ומצאת את לבבו נאמן לפניך, כמו אבן במים עזים. ויאמינו באדוני ובמשה עבדו. והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יחיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. נשמת כל היי תברך את שמה.
You may be seated, page 104.
ברכי נפשי את אדוני, וכל קרבי את שם קודשו. האל בית עצומות וזה הגדול ביבוד שמך, הגדול לנצח והנורא בנורותיך, המלך היושר על כיסא ונישא.
Thank you, Esther Baruch. We are on page 105, middle of the page, Canterbury.
שוכן עד מרום וקדוש שמו, וכתוב רננו צדיקים באדוני לישרים נאוות תהילה, בפי ישרים תתהלל, ובדברי צדיקים תתברך, ובלשון חסידים תתרומם, ובקרב קדושים תתקדש, ובמקהלות רבבות עמך בית ישראל. להודות, להלל, לשבח, לפאר, לרומם, להדר, לברך, להלל ולקלס, על כל דברי שירות ותשבחות. דוד בן ישי, עבדך משיחך, ישתבח שמך לעד מלכנו האל המלך. ברכות והודאות מעתה ועד עולם, ברוך אתה אדוני, אל מלך גדול ותשבחות, אל ההודאות אדון הנפלאות, הבוחר בשירי זמרו, מלך מלכי העולמים, יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה. בעלמא יברך חירותי, והמליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעלמי יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, וירדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי קודשה. בריחו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תמירם בעלמא ואמרו אמן. ברכו את אדוני המבורך, ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, יוצר אור ובורא חושך, עושה שלום ובורא את הכל, הכל יודוך והכל ישבחוך. אין כרך אדוני אלוהינו בעולם הזה, ואין זולתך מלכנו לחיי העולם הבא. אפס פלטך גואלנו למות המשיח, ואין דומה לך מושיענו לתחיית המתים. אל אדון על כל המעשים, ברוך ומבורך בפי כל נשמה, גודלו וטובו מלא עולם, דעת ותבונה סובבים אותו, המתגאה על חיות הקודש ונדר בכבוד על המרכבה, זכות ומישור לפני כיסו, חסד ורחמים לפני כבודו. טובים מאורות שברא אלוהינו יצרם, בדעת בבינה ובהשכל, כוח וגבורה נתן בהם, להיות מושלים בקרב תבל, מלאים זיו ומפיקים נוגה, נאה זיום בכל העולם, שמחים צאתם וששים בבואם, עושים בהם הרצון כונם, פאר וכבוד נותנים לשמו, צהלה ורינה לזכר מלכותו, קרא לשמש ויזרח אור רעה והתקין צורת הלבנה, שבח נותנים לו כל צבא מרום, תפארתו גדולה, שרפים ואופנים וחיות הקודש. אוי אליי לה 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 איי לה 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 איי לה 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 איי לה 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 איי לה 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 שבח נותנים לו כל צבא מרום, תפארתו גדולה, שרפים ואופנים וחיות הקודש, לאל אשר שבת מכל המעשים ביום השביעי. ועל מאורי אור שעשית יפרוך הסלע, תפארת צורנו מלכנו וגואלנו מורנו קדושים. כולם אהובים, כולם ברורים, כולם גיבורים, וכולם עושים באימה וביראה רצון קונם. וכולם פותחים את פיהם בקדושה ובטהרה, בשירה ובזמרה, ומברכים ומשבחים, ומפארים ומריצים ומקדישים וממליכים את שם האל המלך ושוב. וכולם מקבלים עליהם עול מלכות שמיים זה מזה, ונותנים רשות זה לזה, להקדיש ליוצרם בנחת רוח, בשפה ברורה ונעימה קדושה כולם, כאחד עונים ואומרים ביראה, קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ כבודו. באופנים וחיות הקודש ברעש גדול מתנשאים ליום הצרפים, ליום התם משבחים ואומרים ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו. אור חדש על ציון זעיר, ונזכה כולנו מאור נאורו. ברוך אתה אדוני יוצר המאורות, אהבה רבה אהבתנו, אדוני אלוהינו. חמלה גדולה מתירה חמלת עלינו, אבינו מלכנו בעבור אבותינו, שבטחו בך אבינו מלכנו. ותלמדם חוקי חיים, כן תכוננו ולמדנו, אבינו אב הרחמן המרחם רחם עלינו. ותן בליבנו להבין ולהשכיל לשמוע, ללמוד וללמד, לשמור ולעשות, ולקיים את כל דברי תלמוד תורתך באהבה, והערננו בתורתך, ודבר לבנו במצוותיך, ויחד לבבינו לאהבה וליראה את שמך, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, ולא נבוש לעולם ועד, כי בשם קודשך הגדול והנורא ותקנו נגילה ונשמחה, נגילה ונשמחה בישועותיך. והביאנו לשלום מארבע כנפות הארץ, ותוליכנו כמומיות לארצנו, כי אל בו אל ישועותו, ובנו בחרת מכל עם ולשון, וקרבתנו לשמך הגדול סלע באמת, להודות לך ויחדך באהבה. ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר מעמו ישראל באהבה.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווה היום על לבביך, ושינתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בתשתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ושוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתיו על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיהם. אני אדוני אלוהיהם, אשר הוצאתי אתם מארץ מצרים, להיות להם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיהם. אדוני אלוהיהם אמת.
לדור ודור הוא קיים ושמו קיים, וכיסו נכון ומלכותו ואמונתו לעד קיימת. פודנו מצילנו מעולם שמך, אין אלוהים זולתך, עזרת עבודנו גדול ונורא משמיננו. תהילות אל עליון, ברוך ומברך משה ובני ישראל, לכנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש דורות אילות אוספת שירה חדשה שיבחו גאולים לשמך על שפת הים יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ויאמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד צור ישראל קומה בעזרת ישראל עובדי חינומך יהודה וישראל גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו קדוש ישראל ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
The Amidah on page 115b and 116 we'll do together after we continue silent to page 120. 115b together.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avoteinu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzhak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rahel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor ve'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Hasadim Tovim Ve'koneh Hakol Bezocher Hasdei Avot Umehi Goel Livnei Bneihem Sheman Shemo Be'ahava Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ufoketei Tzara Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai Mechaye Metim Atah Rav Lehoshia Mashiva Ruach Umorit Hagashem Mehakel Hayim Behesed Mehaye Metim Berachamim Ramim Somech Novlim Verofe Holim Umatir Asurim Umekayem Emunatom Mishenei Afar Mihamo Habal Gevura Umido Bela Melech Memi Umechaye Umatzmiya Yeshua Vene'emanata Le'ahayo Metim Baruch atah Adonai Mehaye Hametim.
נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה לזה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוך כל הארץ כבודו אז מכל רש גדול אדיר וחזק משמיעים קול מתנשאים ליום הצרפים ליום התום ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו ממקומך מלכנו מלכנו צופייה ותמלוך עלינו כי מלכים אנחנו לך במקומך מלכנו, מלכנו צופיון, ותמלוך עלינו, כי מרקים אנחנו לך. מתי תמלוך, תמלוך מציון, מתי תמלוך, תמלוך מציון, בקרוב ימינו, בקרוב ימינו, לעולם ועד תשכון, בקרוב ימינו, בקרוב ימינו, לעולם ועד תשכון. תתגדל ותתקדש, תתגדל ותתקדש, בתוך ירושלים, ירושלים עירך, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, ולנצח נצחים, לדור ודור, לדור ודור, ולנצח נצחים. ועינינו תראנה מלכותך, כדבר האמור בשירי עוזך, על ידי דוד משיח צדקך. ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. ושפחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
As you conclude your personal prayers, you may take your seats. שים שלום
טובה וברכה, חן וחסן ורחמים, עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל ישראל עמך. שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסן ורחמים ורחמים, עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל ישראל עמך. ברכנו אבינו כולנו כאחד, באור פניך, כי באור פניך נתת לנו, אדוני אלוהינו. שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים ורחמים, עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל ישראל עמך. תורת חיים ואהבת חסד וצדקה וברכה, ורחמים וחיים ושלום. שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים ורחמים, עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ועל כל ישראל עמך. וטוב וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל, וכל עת חושם בשלומך. שים שלום, טובה וברכה, חן וחסד ורחמים ורחמים, עלינו ועל ישראל, ועל כל ישראל עמך. ברוך אתה אדוני המברך את עמו ישראל בשלום. יתקדם מקדש מרמה, בעלמא דברך ירוצה וימליך מלכותי, בחיי חורם ימיכון ובכן כל בית ישראל, מגלה ומזמן קריב האמרו. יהי שמי רב המברך לעולם ולעולמי עלמיא. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ינסה, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשו. בריחו לילה מן כל ברנה בשירתה, תושבחנה מנחמתה, דמירם ימה מהימרו. תקבל צלות הונו ועוד הון לכל ישראל, קודמה ונשמע והימרו. יהי שלום רבה מן שמיים וחיים, עלינו ועל כל ישראל והימרו. עושה שלום ממרומיו, ויעשה שלום, עלינו ועל כל ישראל והימרו. Amen.
You're not going to keep the tambourine up here for us? Jingle, jingle, Torah, a little bit later. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Thank you very much for Cantor Baron for leading us in the opening prayers. Shacharit, as well as Esti Barak, who is somewhere floating around here, led us in the opening prayers of Birchot HaShachar and Psuke de Zimra, and led us in Shema, and to Asher Levy, our accompanying us this morning. Isn't it amazing? There is no other shul that I can name that has an oud playing during the Shacharit prayers, and it is a tremendous gift for us to have that sound resonating within our souls and spirits this morning. So thank you for bringing that music to us as we transition to the Torah service. There are a lot of friends here to celebrate with us today. We welcome the Ruse and the Rosenfeld family as we're about to celebrate. Can I share? I mean, because it's a big number, right? We're going to celebrate Emily's 99th birthday today. 99 years young, and we have many blessed moments to share with them, as well as we're welcoming a little bit later Adam Milstein, who is a great friend of our synagogue and a very indefatigable supporter of the Israel and American relationship, and has been one of the founders of the IAC, the Israeli-American Council, will be speaking to us here for a few moments and then continuing after services this morning with the Shabbat Shiur and a special lecture in which he is going to relate the modern and very present issues of anti-Semitism and our American identity, and we look forward to hearing from him a little bit later. So there may be around us some new faces and some familiar faces, and on Shabbat it is a great joy before we begin our study to turn around and introduce ourselves to each other as we engage in some learning together. So please stand up, turn to people near you, say hello, wish each other Shabbat Shalom. Welcome to Valley Beth Shalom. If this is your first time here, if you're coming to celebrate with us, come on in. Came at the right time. I'm okay. How are you? And we'd like to invite those who have been honored with opening up the Ark doors, the Arona Kodesh, and joining us up on the Bima. And those who have been honored with removing the Sifrei Torah. We're taking out 2 Torahs this morning to join us up here as well. We'll turn now to page 139. We'll begin the Torah service, and as the Ark doors are open, we ask everyone to please rise.
Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai, ve'ein kema'asecha. מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים וממשלתך בכל דור ודור. אדוני מלך, אדוני מלך, אדוני מלוך לעולם ועד. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, Adonai yevorech et amo v'shalom al harakamim etiva virtzoncha et Zion tivnei chomot Yerushalayim tivnei chomot Yerushalayim Himecha levad vatagnu Melech ram v'nisa Adon olamim Vayehi bin Soaron Vayomer Moshe Koma Adonai Ve'yafotzu oyevecha Ve'yanutzu misanecha mipanecha Hi mitzion tetzei Torah Hi mitzion tetzei Torah Ulevar Adonai Mirushalayim Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Le'amo Yisrael B'kedushato Berich Shemei D'marei Alema Be'hanar hachetz V'lishmei Kadisha Kadisha Yakira Anna Emar Tushbechan Be'hanar hachetz Be'hanar hachetz V'lishmei Kadisha Kadisha Yakira Anna Emar Tushbechan Yehi Rava Kadama Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Lecha Adonai Hagedola v'Hagevora v'Hatziferet v'Hanetzach v'Hahod Ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz Ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz Lecha Adonai הממלכה והמתנשא לכל ראש רוממו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו לאדון רגליו קדושו רוממו אדוני אלוהינו והשתחוו להר קודשו כי קדוש אדוני כי קדוש אדוני אלוהינו אליו מנצח שיר מזמור הריעו לאדוני כל הארץ לה מנצח שיר מזמור הריעו לאדוני כל הארץ.
Good morning, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. So go ahead and close your blue books, and we'll be taking out the red books to study today. You'll also notice that there were sheets of paper which have a selection from the book of Isaiah, which we read in place of the Haftarah that has been a part of the tradition to read on this Shabbat, which is the Shabbat preceding the holiday of Purim. And it is something that we have adopted as a custom in our community to read in place of it, and we'll speak about that as we near the Haftarah. But you want to get a red book, and you want to get one of those sheets of paper, and you'll find the reading beginning this morning on page 585. So as you open up the book and you turn to page 585, you'll notice that we are starting a new book of the Torah, the third book of the Torah. It is entitled Vayikra, which is, if you're a good Hebrew reader, it is the very first word that you find in the first line of this chapter, which is the first chapter of the book, Vayikra, and that is how it gets its eponymous identification as the name of the book. It's also called Leviticus, which is the Latin term, Greek Latin term for the priestly code, and sometimes it is also called in Hebrew Torat Kohanim, the Torah of the priests, the priestly code, in which there are all of the instructions that the priests are required to fulfill in their duties of serving as the as the leaders of the people in their ritual lives and in their communal experience. So I want to actually use this opportunity, because we're beginning a new book, to start with the last word of the last book. So just look with me. If you hold your finger on page 585 and you go to the last word of the book of Shemot, the book of Exodus, and it doesn't always work this way, but it happens to be so. And you have to imagine that these are scrolls without punctuation, so it's quite possible that one line could lead into the next without it being an entirely different book. And the last word, as you see it on page 572, if you flipped all the way back there, you'll see it in English. It is journeys, or literally their journeys. And the word in Hebrew is masehem. So you have their journeys, and then the next word is, and he called. I want you to go on a little journey with me. And I want you to just think for a moment before we actually delve into the study of the text itself. And I want you to think about, perhaps one of the most beautiful vistas, the beautiful destinations that you have had the privilege of experiencing in your life. Maybe it was on top of a mountain watching a sunset. Maybe it was on a beach looking at the vast and endless sea. Maybe it was your room and seeing your bed in the corner and knowing that you are, after a long day's work or a long journey, going to finally rest your head upon the comfort of your pillow. Or maybe it's the journey of entering into the home of family that you haven't visited for a long time. And I want you to imagine that experience for a moment. A moment in which you had a certain presence in the moment in which you apprised that view. Whether it was a great sunset. I happen to like horizons and sunsets. I'm personally quite drawn to them, and thank God, living in Southern California, we're quite privileged, whether it's the smog that's refracting the light to give us brilliant color, or it really is something amazing by being at this end of the continent and watching the sun set over the horizon at the sea, if you ever get the privilege. But knowing that there's kind of something out there, there's a presence of moment that happens there. Are you with me? You're taking a look at that image, so I want you to hold on to that, right? What's happening in that moment for you? What is it that you are feeling? I imagine that you're feeling not only a sense of awe and a sense of wonder and a sense of gratitude and appreciation, but there's also a sense of presence in a moment like that. In other words, when you see something, whether it's a horizon or an ocean or a bed or a family's house, you have a sense of presence about the journey that you've taken and the journey that lies ahead. And before you go to wherever is what lies ahead, you have this amazing opportunity to appreciate where you have come from, but it is only fully appreciated in the moment in which you are about to take the next step to move forward into wherever that destination leads you. That moment is exactly what's happening in this book. We just finished the book of Shemot. And what an incredible journey the people took. They began as a numerous family wandering their way into Egypt, where they were given land and they were allowed to be shepherds and to pasture the land. And it was in the mind of the leadership of those people, the Pharaoh, that said that because these people had become too numerous, he and his advisors were going to deal wisely with the Israelites and subjugated them and enslaved them. And the people cried out in this journey, and God miraculously appeared to redeem them with Moshe, as the hand and the instrument of God, bringing them to a mountain in which the voice of God was heard resonating throughout the universe and in the ears and in the spirits and in the hearts of the people. And then they pick up and they journey. That's the last word. They journey. Sure, there's lots of stuff along the way. We could have spent our whole day talking about the entire last book. But now we're at the last word, and they journey. They're standing on the precipice of the journey to the promised land, to some distant horizon, some great location in which they're finally going to be home. And in that moment, you hear this word. We turn the page, and it says, and he called. What is the call? That's what becomes the subject of the book. The book is very interested in God calling to the people. And what God calls to the people in this moment becomes an incredible story unfolding about purpose. What these people are meant to do. It would seem like the story is over. What a great journey. In fact, how many times do you sit around your Seder table and you say, they tried to kill us and we survived and now we're living, so let's eat dinner. It seems like the story is all that you need to tell is about how once they treated us badly and now we're free. But it seems like the story is incomplete until you turn the page and you say, and he called. God has a story and a journey and a message that happens after all of the smoke and the shofar blasts and the miracles have occurred. There's something very powerful that this book leaves for us. And in our modern sensibility, we want to overlook this as quickly as possible. Because you're going to read through this and it's all kinds of animal sacrifices and it's all kinds of impurities and body emissions and all kinds of improper behavior. And you're going to read this book and say, this doesn't apply to me at all. And there is a certain element in which that is exactly true. Yet, if you are someone who considers him or herself to be observant of the commandments, there are more than half of the entire 613 mitzvot that make their way into this book. Which means for us that we need to pay attention to it. We need to at least listen to it. Do you know that the first book that children learn is not the book of Genesis, nor is it the book of Exodus, nor is it the book of Deuteronomy, or is it any other book that the Jewish people have captured and written and promoted throughout the generations? The first book that a child traditionally learns from is the book of Vayikra, this book right now. And you would say, oh boy, poor children. They're learning all about sacrifices and all kinds of things that are no longer relevant. I'd like to suggest that there's something incredibly essential about what happens in this book. Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel put it this way. Religion is there to comfort the afflicted and to afflict the comfortable. Kind of an oxymoron, but also a really powerful statement. That religion exists because there's a profound need to heal ourselves from the wounds that we sustain from a world torn asunder, now by words, sometimes by war and violence, by incredible terror in the quest for power that sometimes brings people who are powerless under the thumb of authority, of dictatorship. We need to be healed from that. And sometimes we live in worlds in which everything seems like it is just fine. We have a comfortable home. We are safe. We build beautiful, extraordinary gates to prevent all of the unseemly elements of the world, to prevent us from being harmed by the world that exists out there. And good religion teaches us to be incredibly dissatisfied by the comfort that we may feel, because the world is not yet complete. This book opens up for us that dynamic. And I want to suggest that it comes in two main ways. Two main ways. One is through ritual. This book introduces the concept of ritual. Up until now, the Jewish people, the nation of Israel, they don't really have any rituals. If there was anything that was kind of remotely close to a ritual that they felt they needed, was they built a golden calf, if you remember the story. They need a ritual. They need something to ground them and to feel a sense of purpose and a sense of comfort and a sense of strength in their continuity of experience. And the second thing is called ethics. It's interesting. In English, we have ritual and ethics. And in Hebrew, the word for ritual is korbanot, which is the eighth word of this book. Korbanot, which means to bring close. A ritual brings a person close. And then in ethics, it's interesting, modern Hebrew, can you guess what the word for ethics is? Etika. So it's really not a very descriptive word, but we have something that's a lot closer because we know this so well. We call it musar, the direction, musar, of our behavior, which is a lot closer to the Latin origins of the word, character development. You have ritual behavior and you have character development. And this book introduces these two pathways towards the ultimate goal, what lays up on the horizon, which is called Kedusha, holiness. So what is the holiness of ritual? The holiness of ritual, the Kedusha of ritual, is not just the singular expression of a behavior. It's not bringing an animal for sacrifice. It's not just coming to the synagogue once a year. It's not just participating in a life cycle moment and having the sense of rootedness in that moment alone. Ritual is repeated, constant, comfortable. It is familiar, and it is somehow in the experience of that regular expression of identity, you feel a sense of closeness. That's what ritual is about. And ethics is almost exactly the same. It's an idea. It's a set of ideas that you know are perhaps the correct way to behave, the right way to behave. They are behaviors that uplift us. They allow us to move in a direction in which our lives have meaning and value, but they are not expressed merely in singular moments alone. There is no definition of ethics that doesn't have some kind of regular, consistent, comfortable, familiar practice to it. Ritual, korbanot, and ethics. We call it musar, or even one more, derech eretz. That these two pathways lead us to a sense of kedusha, a sense of holiness. The book that we're reading today is all about what lies ahead. And more than a mountain smoldering in flames with a blaring shofar blast telling us in the voice of God to act with purpose, to act with holiness, it is the precise descriptions that are coming out in this book which give us the directions that we're going to learn how to behave so that holiness may be a part of us. Drawing close and also aspiring toward. Drawing near and leading away in a direction. This is what the book opens up for us when we read, and he called, Vayikra. So let's open up. We'll begin reading a little bit today. We'll share a little bit more of this learning as we continue on. So it's our privilege to call forward some of our readers, which are Diane and Ian, and Yossi's going to be reading, and our first aliyah, which begins on Parshat Vayikra, page 585.
ויעזור ויגן ויושיע לכל החוסים בו ונאמר אמן. הכל התורה יעמוד. הרב יוסף בן יצחק הלוי, ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו.
ואתם הדבקים באדוני אלוהיכם, חיים כולכם היום. אדוני עמכם.
ברך אדוני.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. ויקרא אל משה וידבר אדוני אליו מאוהל מועד לאמור. דבר אל בני ישראל ואמרת עליהם אדם כי יקריב מכם קורבן לאדוני מן הבהמה מן הבקר ומן הצאן תקריבו את קורבנכם אם עולה קורבנו מן הבקר זכר תמים יקריבנו אל פתח אוהל מועד יקריב אותו לרצונו לפני אדוני.
אמת תורתנו הקדושה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורתו תורת אמת בחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן.
אמן. יעמוד אברהם יעקב בן יחיאל הלוי שני.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. ושמח ידו על ראש העולה ונרצה לו לכפר עליו ושחט את בן הבקר לפני אדוני והקריבו בני אהרון הכהנים את הדם וזרקו את הדם על המזבח סביב אשר פתח אוהל מועד והפשיט את העולה וניתח אותה לאינתחיה.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת בחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
יעמדו יואל בן אריה ושרה ושושנה בת אריה ושרה לעלייה השלישית.
אמן. ונתנו בני אהרון הכהן אש על המזבח ואכלו עצים על האש ואכלו בני אהרון הכהנים את הנתחים את הראש ואת הפדר על העצים על האש אשר על המזבח וקרבו וחרב ירחץ במים והקטיר הכהן את הכל המזבח העולה אישר ריח ניחוח לאדוני.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת בחיי עולם נתן בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
תעמוד האישה הצעירה עמליה בת שלמה ואת שרה בת מרדכי ואריה בן אשר לעלייה רביעית. חזק חזק. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אתה המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. ואם מן הצאן, קורבנו מן הכספים, או מן העזים לעולה, זכת תמים יקריבנו, ושחט אותו על ירך המזבח, צפונה לפני אדוני, וזרקו בני אהרון הכהנים את עמו על המזבח סביב, וניתח אותו לנתחיו, ואת ראשו ואת פדרו, וערך הכהן אותם על העצים אשר האש, אשר על המזבח, והקרב הקריים ירחץ במים, והקריב הכהן את ערכו, והקטיר על מזבח העולה, הוא אישה ריח ניחוח לאדוני.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת חיי שלום נתן בתוכנו ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. So it is Emily's 99th birthday. What day was it? Oh, it's tomorrow. So tomorrow she'll be 99. So we've got to get through today to hopefully make sure that she gets to 99 years. Welcome. Mazel tov. Mazel tov. One extraordinary moment that we have to offer you words of blessings. And I wanted to share something because there is so much wisdom contained in Emily's journey through life that we have to learn from her. It would have been amazing if we just told the journey of your life of raising 3 daughters.
Yeah.
It would have been amazing if we just told the journey of the story of having 7 grandchildren. That's pretty amazing. That's a lot of college to put kids through.
Thank you. I'm always willing to work what I can do.
It would have even been amazing.
And I was very proud of it.
Yeah, I can't wait to tell more. It would have even been amazing if we could tell about the 12 great-grandchildren and the journey that you have told of their lives. And it would have been even more amazing, or it is amazing, to tell the story of her 3 great-great-grandchildren that she has to delight in and rejoice in today. I can't believe you guys are grandparents. Is it you guys? Oh, no. Okay, phew. That's good. You're making me nervous. I'm not there yet.
No, you're making me nervous.
Yeah, that's good. So it would have been amazing to tell the journey of Emily's life because she's a survivor. And to know that the story of her journey began in darkness and made her way to this country and to raise this beautiful family with children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren. And it would have been even more amazing to tell the story of life with her partner in life. And it will be even more amazing to tell the story of her journey throughout all of those moments of what she finds to be most meaningful in her life. When you hear the word, and he called, what we are responding to is the journey that we all take and hearing at each and every step along the way what profound connection we have with that which is so much greater than us, that which moves us forward to bring children into the world and to aspire to make this place a more kind and compassionate and loving world by our deeds. And we have before us a great example of this, and we celebrate her, Emily, with honors. We ask everyone to rise and offer a blessing on this most joyous occasion. Emily Amalia Bat Shlomo, who celebrates her 99th birthday. Misheberach Avotenu Abraham Yitzhak Yaakov V'imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel V'Leah Hu Yivarech Et Amalia Bat Shlomo She'alta Hayom Lichvod HaMakom Lichvod HaShabbat Lichvod Yom Huladata. HaKadosh Baruch Hu Yishmor Ota V'Yishlach La Bracha V'Atzlacha B'Chol Maaseh Yadea Im Kol Yisrael Echad V'Namar Amen. May the Holy One who blessed our ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob bring blessings of abundance, of strength and of joy and of prosperity to Amalia Bat Shlomo, to Emily Rosenfeld, as she celebrates 99 years of life, and God willing, many more years of good life. Just the right amount of years.
I'm
as she came forward today. She's done great. And she's so proud of all that she has accomplished and witnessed in her journeys through life. And may God bless the journeys that are still yet ahead of her with strength and with health and with prosperity and joy. Along with all others, we offer blessings to her and we say together, Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shechianu v'kiyamanu v'giyanu lazman hazeh. Amen. Mazel tov. Simon tov. Mazel tov. Simon tov, Simon tov, Mazel tov, Mazel tov, Simon tov, Simon tov, Mazel tov, Mazel tov, Simon tov, Selanu. Simon tov, Mazel tov, Mazel tov, Simon tov, Simon tov, Mazel tov, Mazel tov, Simon tov, Simon tov, Mazel tov, Mazel tov, Simon tov, Yelanu, Yelanu, Yelanu. Ulecha Yisrael, Yelanu, Yelanu, Ulecha Yisrael, Ay David Melech Yisrael, Chayre Kayam, David Melech Yisrael, Chayre Kayam. Dad didn't want me to embarrass you, but we have to say that Joel here is just retired as a captain in the Navy, as a medical professional in the Navy, and now is just retired. You see, he's smiling. He looks like he's dressed in Hawaii. That's because he has been serving so valiantly for our country for all these years. We thank you for your service, and we thank you for celebrating your grandmother with us on this joyous occasion. Mazel tov, everyone. Please take your seats. Yeah, that's good. And we continue with the next Aliyah, the fifth Aliyah.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
Fifth Aliyah. It's on page 589, verse 14. Yamdu Shmuel Avram ben David, Sarabat, Avraham, Tova Basha, L'Aliyah Hamishit, V'Iminauf, the chickens.
Baruch et Adonai Hamborach.
Baruch Adonai Vorach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamborach Leolam Vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. V'Iminauf עולה קורבנו לאדוני והקריב מן התועים מן בני היונה את קורבנו והקריבו הכהן אל המזבח ומלק את ראשו והקטיר המזבחה ונמצא דמו על קיר המזבח והסיר את מורעתו בנוצתה והשליך אותה אצל המזבח קדמה אל מקום הדשן ושיסה אותו בכנפיו לא יבדיל והקטיר אותו הכהן המזבחה על העצים אשר על האש עולהו אישה ריח ניחוח לאדוני.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם תבסופנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
יעמוד אברהם בן יוסף שישי.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן ונפש כי תקריב קורבן מנחה לאדוני סולת תהיה קורבנו ויצק עליה שמן ונתן עליה לבונה והביאה אל בני אהרון הכהנים, וקמץ משם מלוא קומצו, מסלתה ומשמנה על כל עוונתה, והקטיר הכהן את אזכרתה המזבחה, אישה ריח ניחוח לאדוני, והנותרת מן המנחה לאהרון ולבניו, קודש קודשים מאישי אדוני.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהים מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תפילת אמת חיי עולם נתן לו תכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
יעמדו גאולה בת אליעזר ומלכה וביתה מיכל בת דוד וגאולה לעלייה שביעית. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה. אמן. וכי תקריב קורבן מנחה מאפה תנור סולת חלות מצות בלולות בשמן ורקיקי מצות משוחים בשמן וימינך למחבת קורבניך סולת בלולה בשמן מצה תהיה פתות אותה פיתים ויצקת עליה השמן מנחה היא. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה בעולמה דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייך וביומך ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יש מרע במבורך לעולם ולעולמי עולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמת דאמירן בעוד ואמרו אמן. יעמדו המגביה והגוללה לספר ראשון.
Rise as the first Sefer Torah is lifted and presented to the community.
וזאת התורה אשר שמות לפני בן ישראל על אדוני ועל משה.
As you take your seats, we unroll the second Torah, which will be where we'll read the maftir portion. The final verses of the reading today will be coming from the oops, what page are we on? It's not 1135 page. Yeah, no. Is it 1135? Oh, wait, turn all the way to page 1135. Page 1135, and there we'll find the words that are chanted for this unique Torah portion, which is called Shabbat Para, Zachor, Shabbat Zachor, which is the Shabbat that we read especially before the holiday of Purim, and we remember the ominous decree of Haman that was to be executed in the land of Shushan in Persia. And the great story of Purim comes to tell us how those plans were thwarted and our people were redeemed yet again. This Shabbat reading of Parshat Zachor and the reading about the people of Amalek is found on page 1135, verse 17.
Yamod Ehud ben Meir v'Nitzan maftir chazak chazak.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנו מכל העמים ונתן לנו את תורתו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
אמן. זכור את אשר עשה לך עמלק בדרך בצאתכם ממצרים, אשר קרך בדרך, ויזנב בך כל הנחשלים אחריך, ואתה עייף ויגע, ולא ירא אלוהים, והיה בהניח אדוני אלוהיך לך מכל אויביך מסביב בארץ אשר אדוני אלוהיך נותן לך נחלה לרשתה. תמחה את זכר עמלק מתחת השמיים לא תשכח.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר נתן לנו תורת אמת וחיי עולם נטע בתוכנו. ברוך אתה אדוני נותן התורה.
Amen. We rise as the second Sefer Torah is lifted and presented to the community.
וזאת התורה אשר שמות לפני בני ישראל אבי
Please be seated. We're going to take a small departure from normal synagogue protocol now. If you could, you're welcome to close the red books and put them aside. And there's a Xerox sheet floating about that says Haftarah Shabbat Zachor Isaiah. Did everybody see that? So let me explain what this is. Today is Shabbat Zachor. Shabbat Zachor recognizes this, the Shabbat before Purim. And Purim, of course, is the holiday when we recognize the story of the threat that were posed to the Jews of Shushan, the Jews of Persia in the ancient days, and the way that Mordechai and Esther overcame the evil designs of Haman. For every Torah portion in the book, there's a special Haftarah, section of the prophetic text that is assigned to that Torah portion. And the prophetic text that's assigned to this one by tradition, the one that you'll find in the Red Book, is the story of the destruction of the people of Amalek, which is a neighboring tribe to Israel, under the command of the Torah. It was a command to commit genocide against Amalek. When Rabbi Schulweis, my predecessor, my teacher, read that, he felt that that wasn't the best of the Jewish people. It's an interesting question of what you do with an enemy. Is your design to destroy the enemy? Or is your design to turn the enemy into a friend? That's the great question. If your design is to destroy the enemy, you have a certain strategy in the world. And if your design is to turn the enemy into a friend, you have a different strategy. And Rabbi Schulweis abided by the rabbinic teaching that said, Ezehu Gibor, who is a champion, ha'osemi sono chavero, the one who's able to turn his enemy, his adversary, into an ally, into a friend. And because of that, the Haftarah that's normally assigned for this Torah portion is not the right one, because it's the wrong strategy. And he looked in the books of the Navi, of the prophet, and he found this chapter. It's the 19th chapter of the book of Isaiah. And you'll notice that what happens in this chapter is we start out with enemies. We have enemies in Mesopotamia and enemies in Egypt. But by the end of the chapter, we've turned the enemies into allies, into friends. And that is the better lesson for how to deal with adversaries and enemies. So we're going to ask Udi to read this for us. If everyone has the sheet, you can follow the Hebrew on one side of the page and the English on the other side of the page, how we became friends with those who once hated us.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר בחר בנביאים טובים ורצה בדבריהם הנאמרים באמת. ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בתורה ובמשה עבדו ובישראל עמו ובנביאי האמת וצדק. מסע מצרים הנה אדוני רוכב על אבקל ובא מצרים ונאו אלילי מצרים מפניו ולבב מצרים ימס בקרבו וסכסכתי מצרים במצרים ונלחמו איש באחיו ואיש ברעהו עיר בעיר ממלכה בממלכה ונבקה רוח מצרים בקרבו ועצתו עפלאה ודרשו אל האלילים ואל העיתים ואל האבות ואל העידונים וסיקרתי את מצרים ביד אדונים קשה ומלך אז עם שלבם נאום האדון אדוני צבאות ונשתו מים מהים ונהר יחרב ויבש וזניחו נהרות דללו וחרבו יאורי מצור כנב אסוף כמלו ערות על יאור על פי יאור וכל מזרע יאור יבש נידף ועיננו ואנו הדייגים ואבלו כל משליחי ויאור חכה ופורסי מכמורת על פני מים אומללו ובושו עובדי פשתים סריקות ואורגים חורי והיו שתותיה מדוכאים כל עושי שכל עגמי נפש אך אווילים סהרי צוען חכמי יועצי פרעה עצה נבערה איך תאמרו אל פרעה בן חכמים אני בן מלכי קדם הים איפה חכמך ויגידו נא לך וידעו מה יעץ אדוני צבאות על מצרים. נועלו שרי צוען, נשאו שרי נוף, היטאו את מצרים פינת שבטיה. אדוני מסך בקרבה רוח עוועים, והיטאו את מצרים בכל מעשהו, כהיטאות שיכור בקיאו. ולא יהיה למצרים מעשה אשר יעשה ראש וזנב, כיפה ואגמון. ביום ההוא יהיה מצרים כנשים, וחרד ופחד מפני תנופת יד אדוני צבאות, אשר הוא מניף עליו. והייתה אדמת יהודה למצרים לחגה, כל אשר יזכיר אותה אליו יפחד, מפני עצת אדוני צבאות, אשר הוא יועץ עליו. ביום ההוא יהיו 5 ערים בארץ מצרים, מדברות שפת כנען, ונשבעות לאדוני צבאות. עיר ההרס יאמר לאחד. ביום ההוא יהיה מזבח לאדוני בתוך ארץ מצרים, ומצבה אצל גבולה לאדוני. והיה לאות ולעד לאדוני צבאות בארץ מצרים, כי צעקו אל אדוני מפני לוחצים, וישלח להם מושיע ורע והצילם. ונודע אדוני למצרים, וידעו מצרים את אדוני ביום ההוא, ועבדו זבח ומנחה, ונדרו נדר לאדוני ושילמו. ונגף אדוני את מצרים נגוף ורפו, ושבו עד אדוני, ונאתר להם ורפאם. ביום ההוא תהיה מסילה ממצרים אשורה, ובאשור במצרים, ומצרים באשור, ועבדו מצרים את אשור. ביום ההוא יהיה ישראל שלישייה למצרים ולאשור, ברכה בקרב הארץ. אשר ברכו אדוני צבאות לאמור, ברוך עמי מצרים ומעשה ידי אשור, ונחלתי ישראל. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, צור כל העולמים, צדיק בכל הדורות, האל הנאמן, האומר ועושה, המדבר ומקיים, שכל דבריו אמת וצדק. נאמן אתה הוא, אדוני אלוהינו, ונאמנים דבריך, ודבר אחד מדבריך, אחור לא ישוב ריקם. כי אל מלך נאמן ורחמן אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הנאמן בכל דבריו. רחם על ציון, כי היא בית חיינו, ולעלובת נפש תושיע במהרה בימינו. ברוך אתה אדוני, משמח ציון בבניה. שמחנו אדוני אלוהינו באליהו הנביא עבדך, ובמלכות בית דוד משיחך. במהרה יבוא ויגל ליבנו, על כסאו לא ישב זר, ולא ינחלו עוד אחרים את כבודו. כי בשם קודשך נשבעת לו, שלא יכבה נרו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני מגן דוד. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל הנביאים ועל יום השבת הזה שנתת לנו אדוני אלוהינו, לקדושה ולמנוחה, לכבוד ולתפארת. על הכל אדוני אלוהינו אנחנו מודים לך ומברכים אותך. יתברך שמך בפי כל חי, תמיד לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. Thank you. Thank you.
You gotta watch out. I think he uses the same candy over and over again. It's starting to get a little stale. So like it's lightly thrown, but it could cause bruises. So be very careful. Thank you. Yasher Koach Udi, thank you for a beautiful chanting of the Haftarah this morning, and for your introduction, Rabbi Feinstein, to these powerful words. To all of our Torah readers today, to Diane, and to Dr. Drew, and to Yossi for chanting the Torah this morning, as well as to Esty, who's going to be joining us to lead us in the Ashrei prayer, which is going to transition us from the Torah service back into our prayers for this Shabbat morning. We'll turn now to page 151 for the words of Ashrei.
Ashrei Yoshvei Beiteha Odi Hallelu Hasela. Ashrei Am Shekahalo. Ashrei Am Shadonai Elohav. Tehila le David. הרומim Elohai HaMelech, ve'avraham haleolam va'ed, ve'hol yom avrachecha, ve'alelashim haleolam va'ed, Gadol Adonai umhulal meod, ve'ligdu latoru en heker, Tor lator yishabach maaseha, ugvurotecha yagidu, hadar kvod hodeha, v'divrei niflotecha asiha, ve'zuz nerotecha yomeru,
ugdolatcha sakrena.
zecher raftu hayabiu, ve'tzidkata yeranenu, hanu erech alpayim mugdal has. Tov Adonai lekol, v'rachamav al kol ma'asav.
Yoducha Adonai kol
Maaseha, ukvatidecha yevarhuha. Kevod malchuta yomeru, ugvurata yedaberu. V'yelivnei adam gurta, malchuta malchut kol amim. וממשכתך בהודור והדור, סומך אדוני להורים, וזוקף לכל הכפופים, עיניך לך יסברו, ואתה נותן לכולם בעיתו, פותח את ידיך, משביע לך הרצון, צדיק אדוני בכל דרכיו, והסיד בכל מעשיו, קרוב אדוני לכל קוראיו, לא השיקו באמת, רצון יראה יעשה, ואת שבתן ישמע ויושיען, שומר אדוני כל שבוע, ואת כל השעים ישמין, תהילת אדוני ידבר פי, ויברך כל בשר שם קודשו לעולם ועד, ואנחנו נברך יה, מעתה ועד עולם, hallelujah.
Thank you, Esty. We also pause in the midst of our study and joy of sweet moments of life and celebration and learning to offer prayers of healing for those in our community who are in need of prayers of healing and strength of body and of mind and of spirit at this time. We pray, Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham, Yitzhak v'Yaakov, Imotenu Sarah, Rivka, Rachel v'Leah. Hu yivarech v'yirapeh kol hacholim b'kilatenu hakedosha. You who blessed our ancestors at the sea and in the desert, bless our ill friends through us, your witnesses. Give us the wisdom to impart to them courage and hope. Let them know that they have in our holy community men, women, and children who pray for the skill of the physicians, who pray for their recovery of body and spirit. On this Shabbat, we pray for Rivka Rezel Bat Shifra, Talia Bat Esther, Avi Doran, Joyce Kishnev, Arlene Friedman, Avi Tzur Ben Ruth, Rochelle Hendelis, Pinchas Ben Edel, Marilyn Bronstein, Malcolm Bernstein, Stephanie Fried, Perenkio, Elaine Burke, Yafa Bat Godhart, Leah Rachel Bat Rachel, Aviva Bat Devora, Rachel Davies, Beverly Pleskis, Devora Bat Etta, Yehudit Bat Chaim Ve'eliza, Jenya Kogan, Shlomo Ben Sarah, Ephraim Ben Rachel, Suzanne Rosenthal, Penina Bat Moshe Rachel, Miriam Ullman, Carl Stearns, Tzivia Bracha Bat Miriam, Zalman Ben Sarah, Marley Goldberg, Ariella Chava Bat Chana Rivka, Suzanne Simantov, Susie Arditi, and all the ill friends and members of your family that are in need of healing at this time. We pray that you teach us to remember your words. Out of the void and vastness of the darkness, let there be light. And we say together, Amen and Refuah Shlema. On page 149, we find a prayer for the state of Israel. We recite the prayer for the state of Israel as this week they sustained some unexpected attacks from rockets from the Gaza Strip into the precincts near Tel Aviv. Thankfully, our strong defense was able to avert any damage that was caused upon the physical space of the land. And nonetheless, our people are yet again under the threat and pressure of hatred and of anger and of violence against them. Our prayers are gathered together as this community, along with other communities in this country and throughout the world, to offer the leaders and the advisors, the state of Israel, the people of the state of Israel, strength. We pray, as you'll find these words on page 149, that their efforts to protect the land and protect the people of Israel will restore peace and enable us all to pursue a life with lasting joy. Page 149, I ask you to please rise as a prayer for the state of Israel is recited.
Avinu shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo, Barech et medinat Yisrael, Reshit tzmichat geulatenu. Hagen, hagen aleha, bevrat chazdecha, ufros aleha, aleha, sukat, sukat shelomecha, ושלח אורך ועמיתך לראשיה שריה ויועציה ותקנן בעצה טובה בעצה טובה מלפניך אבינו שבשמיים, צור ישראל וגואלו, ברך את מדינת ישראל, ראשית צמיחת גאולתנו, הגן, הגן עליה, בעברת חסדך ופרוס עליה, עליה סוכת, סוכת שלומך. Strengthen the hands of those who defend our holy land. Avinu Shebashamayim, deliver them and crown their efforts with triumph. Avinu Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Bless our land with peace, O God, and its inhabitants with lasting joy. And let us say, Amen. Amen. Avinu Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo, Barech et medinat Yisrael, Reshit tzmichat geulatenu, Hagen, hagen aleha, בעברת חסדך ופרוס עליה, עליה סוכת, סוכת שלומך. ונאמר אמן, ונאמר
Please remain standing as we return the Sifrei Torah to the Ark and turn in our Sidurim to page 153. The service for replacing the Sefer Torah continues. We sing together Yahallelu.
יהללו את שם אדוני, כי נשגב שמו לבדו. הודו על ארץ ושמיים, וירם כרם לימו. תהילה לכו חסידיו, לפני ישראל עם קרובו. הללויה, הללויה, מזמור לדוד. הבו לאדוני פני אלים, הבו לאדוני כבוד ועוז, הבו לאדוני כבוד שמו, השתחוו לאדוני בהדרת קודש. כל אדוני על המים, אל הכבוד הרים, אדוני על מים רבים. כל אדוני בכוח, כל אדוני בהדר, כל אדוני שובר ארזים, וישבר אדוני את ארזי הלבנון, וירקידם כמו עגל, לבנון וסיריון, כמו בן רעמים. כל אדוני חוצב להבות אש, כל אדוני יכיל מדבר, יכיל אדוני מדבר קדש. כל אדוני יחולל איילות, ויחשוף יערות, ובהיכלו כולו אומר כבוד. אדוני למה בוישב, וישב אדוני מלך לעולם. אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את עמו ושלום. ישראל ואורייתא דקודשא בריחו חרו. ישראל ואורייתא דקודשא בריחו חרו. ובנו כל יאמר את חיים היא למחזיקים בה, ותומכיה מאושר. דרכיה דרכי נועם, וכל נתיבותיה שלום. השיבנו אדוני אליך ונשובה. חדש חדש ימינו, חדש ימינו כקדם.
Please remain standing as we continue into the prayers of Musaf, the additional prayers we recite on Shabbat. 155 is the words of Kaddish, and then we continue page 156b with the opening prayers aloud together through page 157, and then silent for a few moments of prayer from there.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעולמה תפרח חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגלה בגלה ובזמן קריב. אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעלם לעלמי המאיה יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירן בעולמה ואמרו אמן. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק ואלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל ואלוהי לאה, האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ומביא גואל לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם ופוקד שרה אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיה מתים אתה רב להושיע משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם מכלכל חיים בחסד מחיה מתים ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומדומה לך ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה ונאמן אתה להחיות מתים ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה המתים נעריצך ונקדישך כסוד שיח שרפי קודש המקדישים שמך בקודש ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוא כל הארץ כבודו כבודו מלא עולם משרתיו שואלים זה לזה איה מקום כבודו לעומתם ברוך יאמרו ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו הוא יפן ברחמים ויחונם המייחדים שמו ערב ובוקר בכל יום תמיד פעמיים באהבה שמה אומרים שמה ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד הוא אלוהינו הוא אבינו הוא מלכנו הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו ברחמיו שנתלייני כל חי הוא אלוהינו הוא אבינו הוא מלכנו הוא מושיענו הוא ישמיענו ברחמיו שנתלייני כל חי להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם ובדברי קודשך כתוב לאמור, ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון לדור ודור, הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש. ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, כי אל מלך גדול וקדוש אתה, ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש.
When you conclude your personal prayers, you may take your seats.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל.
יתגדל ויקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברך ינוצה וימליך מלכותי, בחיי חורב ימי חון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ההימרו. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר וישבח וינסה ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשו. בריחו לילה מן כל ברר ושירתה תושבחה ונחמתה דם ירם ימה והימרו. תקבל צלות הונו והנהון לכל ישראל קודם אבן ושמי והימרו. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמי וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל והימרו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל והימרו. Amen. Ein keloheinu, ein kadonenu, ein kemalkeinu, ein kemoshienu, mich Eloheinu, mich Adonenu, mich kemalkeinu, mich kemoshienu, nodel Eloheinu, nodel Adonenu, nodel malkeinu, nodel moshienu, Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch malkeinu, Baruch moshienu, Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu malkeinu, Atahu moshienu, Atahu shehiktiru Avotenu lefanecha eketoret hasamim aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol latet gedula leotze breshit שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה שלא שם חלקנו כהם וגורלנו ככל המונם ואנחנו קוראים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שם את השמיים אינו ככתוב בתורתך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Please take your seats once again. As we draw to the conclusion of our Shabbat prayers this morning, we pause and offer prayers of strength and healing, comfort for members of our community who've lost loved ones this past week. And with sadness, we announce the passing of Jennifer Lynn Perlin Boyd, who is the wife of John Boyd, mother of Jillian Boyd, daughter of Linda and Michael Perlin, sister of Stephen and Alana Boyd, granddaughter of Stella and Sherman Davidson and Lou and Marilyn Perlin, as well as the passing of Mitchell Aaron Williams, son of Jack Williams, brother of Gary Williams, and Kenneth and Colleen Williams, uncle of 3. You'll also notice on the backs of your Shabbaton booklets that you picked up on your way in the list of dear ones, family members of our community who we lovingly remember on these days, the 9th through the 15th of Adar Sheni, Adar Bet. On the back of those booklets, you'll find those names there. And anyone else who is in a period of mourning, we ask you now to please rise along with all others who are in a period of mourning to recite the words of Kaddish Yatom. The custom in our congregation is that if you find yourself seated near someone who is standing alone, to please rise and stand next to that person shoulder to shoulder, so that in the midst of our loving and supportive community, no one must face the pain and sadness of grief alone. Page 184, Kaddish Yatom. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah be'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yamechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael b'agalahu v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam olamei amaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh Vitadar vit ale vitalal shemei kudsha berichu leila minkol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiram be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim alenu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'romav hu yaseh shalom Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the comfort and embrace of our community bring you continued strength and comfort in your own healing. Please take your seats As we conclude, it's our pleasure to call forward the president of our congregation, David Spiegel, to greet us, make some brief announcements, and to share some important instructions.
Shabbat Shalom. It's getting a little crowded, but if there are seats next to you, please, if you can move in so that others who are standing can get a seat, that would be great. Thank you. I hope everyone had a chance to pick up a Shabbaton. This has announcements of events that we're going to be having in the next several weeks. If you haven't picked one up, please pick one up on the way out. Our annual gala will be May 11th in our new Levine Community Center. We will be honoring Scott Howard, Bart Pacino, and receiving our first Emerging Leaders Award will be Ann and Scott Lieberman. Please make plans to be with us and support VBS. Purim is coming up the night of Wednesday, March 20th. Be part of the festive services. Pick up a flyer for the different services that will be held. Also, please help by being a sponsor at our fabulous Purim Carnival, which will be held Sunday, March 24th. Your sponsorship raises money for the VBS Israel programs and summer camp financial aid. LA Kosher is now a department of Valley Beth Shalom. We're featuring Shabbat dinner meals to go. Place your order online 1 week in advance and come pick up your delicious Shabbat dinner the following Friday. Kiddush will be behind you at the back of the hall. Speaking of Kiddush, today's Kiddush is co-sponsored by Leo and Sonia Roos in honor of Sonia's mother, Emily Rosenfeld, celebrating her 99th birthday tomorrow. We have a few opportunities for people to sponsor other Kiddushes. Please call the office to get details. This is a beautiful opportunity to celebrate a birthday, anniversary, or to remember a loved one with the community. Shabbat Shiur today will be with our guest Adam Milstein, National Chairman of the Israeli-American Council. Anti-Semitism is anti-American. Now is the time to go. And that's going to be held 1/2 hour after services end in here. Thank you to Rabbi Hoffman, to Rabbi Feinstein, to Cantor Barron, to Toby, to Asher on the piano and the oud, Yossi Dresner, the Bima director, Dr. Ron Ryder, and at the door was Alan Ullman. So thank you to everyone, and Shabbat Shalom.
Good morning, Shabbat Shalom. Happy birthday to Mrs. Rosenfeld. Congratulations. She disappeared? I do that too all the time. You're welcome to close your sidurim. Don't put them on the floor, please, but you're welcome to set them aside for a moment. And there are some seats in among people here, so anyone standing in the back would like to meet a really nice Jew from Tarzana, move up here and come and have a seat. This is Shabbat Zachor, the Shabbat on which the Jewish community stops to remember that throughout our ages, throughout the generations of our existence in the world, being a Jew in the world has always required a certain degree of vigilance. There are those in the world who refuse to share the world with us. And the holiday of Purim proclaims that if we're wise and if we're canny and if we're careful, that we can live with prosperity and abundance in a world even with those who don't want to share with us. It's a holiday of joy and celebration because of the ability of Jewish life to succeed even under difficult circumstances. This morning, our speaker is a dear friend, a longtime member of Valley Beth Shalom. Adam Milstein is the founding chairman of the Israel-American Council, a philanthropist in the community of important note, a deep, deep lover and supporter of the people of Israel and of the land of Israel. And this morning, he's going to speak to us about anti-Semitism and what it is our responsibilities call us to do. Following his talk, you're going to be so hungry, you're going to need sustenance. So following his talk, we'll be inviting everyone to share a little bit of lunch with us, a light lunch. We'll reset this room for a few minutes, and then Adam and I will sit together and have a conversation, and you'll all be invited to share some questions and answers with Adam. Please welcome our dear friend, Mr. Adam Milstein.
Thank you, Rabbi Feinstein. Thank you, everybody that stayed here and everybody that came from a long way to come hear me. Please take seats. There are some seats available. So from the back, try to find a seat. Okay. I can take it?
No, don't do that. Leave it there.
Okay. All right. We'll wait a few more minutes for you in the back to try to find seats a little bit closer. There are a few here and there. So again, I want to thank Rabbi Ed Feinstein for inviting me, for all of you staying here after the services, for all of you that came a long way to hear me. Appreciate it. I think the Rebbe invited me here because I was one of the people that disagreed with him when he gave the Rosh Hashanah sermon. And but this synagogue is freedom of speech, and he said that my views should be heard as well. And I want to appreciate the Rabbi for doing so. I'm not going to speak about the sermon at all today. I'm going to speak about, I think, the number one danger that we're facing today in America and in the world. I'm going to speak about anti-Semitism, but in a switch for what normally people speaking, I'm going to talk about what we can do to combat it. How can we stand up and do something about it and not just complain about it? Now, this is a very serious matter. It's not easy. I don't want anybody to stress out. I know that all of you are doing great for your community, for other organizations, and that is fine. I'm going to introduce some new idea. If anybody wants to do something extra, by all means, but please do not take it really seriously. I actually have here my wife, Gila, is here, my son-in-law, Ben, and 2 grandkids, so I have to be very politically correct. So if I'm not, please let me know. Also, this is the first time that I'm giving this speech. And so if anybody feels that I have to make some changes, because I'm going to try to do it again, so please be my guest and come here and tell me after the talk what I can do better. So the Rabbi introduced me. I was born in Israel in 1952, a long time ago. I served in the IDF during Yom Kippur. I actually crossed the Suez Canal with Ariel Sharon brigades, and in the end of 1980, I came here with Gila and 2 kids, 2 young girls, to pursue higher education, and we've been living here in Encino for the last 38 years. And like many other Israelis, we used to be called Israelis, now we're Israeli Americans. We were not really involved in what's happening here. We are not really belong to any synagogue, and we were not involved in pro-Israel advocacy. But I think the thing that changed our perspectives was the Second Intifada. If anybody remember, Israel signed the Oslo agreements in 1993 and 1995, and there were some effort to implement those peace deals on the ground, but there were a lot of terrorist attacks, and it didn't really work well. And it was President Clinton in 2000 that invited here Ehud Barak, the Prime Minister of Israel at the time, and Yasser Arafat to try to sign a final deal of peace between Israel and the Palestinians. And they were in July of 2000, they were in Camp David. They worked up all the details. There was a peace agreement. East Jerusalem was supposed to be the capital of Palestine. 98% of the West Bank was given back to the Palestinians. And we were very close to signing a deal, but Arafat said, let me think about it. He took the agreement with him. He thought about it, and he said, you know what, the Israelis gave me everything I wanted with no problem. Now I'm going to start all kind of terrorist attacks in Israel, and perhaps I can get some more. And the Second Intifada started in 2000, a month after he came back, with a lot of suicide bombing, terrorist attacks in Israel. About 1,000 lives of Israeli civilians have been lost. And for us, people that came from Israel and living here, we were extremely, extremely suffering from pain and suffering of the people in Israel. But I think the thing that most disturbed us was the fact that the media actually blamed the Jews for the killing of the Jews. You've seen the New York Times, you've seen the LA Times, you've seen the CNN, and they blame Jews for the fact the Jews were blown in buses, in restaurants, in hotels, and there were demonstrations on campuses against Israel, and we felt we cannot stay silent. We need to do something, and that's where the point that Gila and I become a little bit more involved in pro-Israel advocacy. But I think the turning point for us was a year later, in 2001. We were actually sitting in this room, in this exact room in 2001, and there was a screening of a movie. The event was organized by Stand With Us and the Israeli consulate, and the movie was Jihad in America. I always remember we were sitting here on this side, and it was really the work of Steve Emerson. He's an investigative reporter, and he had undercover people in mosques here in America in the 90s. The movie was produced in 1994, and they were saying, death to America, here in America. And it seems like the American public did not believe in this. They think this is some kind of a gimmick. And I remember coming out from this screening and feeling that something has to change. Any idea what date was it? No, the night before. It was September 10, 2001. We came out of here at 10 o'clock at night, Gila and I, and we said, until it happens here, Americans will not realize the dangers from radical Islam. 8 hours later, it happened here. 8 hours after we walked out of this room, 9/11 happened. Now, I don't think I have prophecy talent. Very few people back in 2001 have seen this danger. I think the danger is higher today, but still, maybe a few more, but still a lot of people don't understand the danger that we are facing today in America and all over the world. And this Shabbat parasha is Vaikra, which is the calling. I feel it is my calling to be here and read to you the writing of the wall that I see. This is my personal calling. I think it was a turning point for us, this 9/11. We become more involved in pro-Israel advocacy. We joined Stand With Us, we joined AIPAC, we joined Esh Torah, and we got slowly but surely got more and more involved in pro-Israel advocacy. As the Rabbi Feinstein said, in 2007, we funded the Israeli-American Council. Danny is here. Danny Alpert, he was one of the founders with me. And today, the Israeli-American Council is one of the fastest-growing Jewish organizations in the nation, with activities in 57 communities, reaching hundreds of thousands of people and educating to love Israel, Israeli culture, support Israel. And I'm very proud to be the chairman right now, and along other things. So really being active meant that I was active in more and more activities, but one of them was speaking about anti-Semitism. I've seen anti-Semitism coming up since the mid-2005, 2008, and I was speaking about the danger in America. And people told me, you better shut up, because you are creating anti-Semitism. The fact that you're talking about anti-Semitism, you're creating anti-Semitism. If we are quiet, if we're putting our heads in the sand, nothing will happen. You are creating anti-Semitism. I didn't agree. I continued to speak, and maybe because of me, the anti-Semitism today is a disease in America. Maybe, but maybe not. In any event, a few years ago, I watched a movie called Denial. Anybody seen it here? Denial? Good. The story of Deborah Lipstadt. She's a professor at Emory, an history professor, and she wrote a book about Holocaust denial, and she had identified some Holocaust deniers. One of them was David Irving from England. He decided to sue her in the British court for defamation. And in Britain, it's a little bit different than here. She needed to prove the court that she didn't defame him. He did not need to prove anything. She needed to prove that she did not defame him. And I remember her coming to, she had to go to London to protect herself in court. very expensive. And she came to a family, a Jewish family, very, very rich family, because I remember from the movie they had like a castle, there were Rolls Royces all over, very rich family. And she came in and she said, this is the situation, I need to defend myself, can you help me with my defense budget? And they told her, listen, Deborah, get your stuff and leave. Settle this lawsuit, tell him, agree that you defamed him, pay him compensation and leave. You are creating anti-Semitism in England, they told her. Get yourself out of here. It was, a shame to see that's happening. Well, she actually found people to help her. Most of them were not Jewish, by the way. Her legal team, pro bono, was not Jewish. She won the lawsuit. He actually found himself in jail. And anti-Semitism today in Britain is above any limits. Even the Labour Party is infested with anti-Semitism. So I don't think Deborah really shut her mouth, and I'm not, and we're continuing to talk about it, and this problem is becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. Let me ask you here, who had suffered anti-Semitism, you or somebody you know, in the last few years? Just raise your hand. Just few people. Okay, few people. Phil, how are you doing? In Europe, absolutely. Europe is a few years before us. In Europe, Iran. Well, there are hardly no Jews in the Arab world today. They were all extinct, except some samples of Jews. In any event, who do you think, by raise of hand, who of you think that anti-Semitism is growing in the United States? Few more. Thank you. Thank you. Seems like many more people agree that anti-Semitism is growing. Well, let me give you some statistics, just that you know. I think in the last 3 years, 2016 to 2017 to 2018, hate crime in America have been increasing substantially. And the number one target of hate crimes are Jews. 60% of hate crime in America are against Jews. Now, LA County had a study in 2017. Out of 101 religiously motivated hate crime, 73% were Jews. 73% was us. Now, just in the last few months, let me give you some examples of anti-Semitism in our backyard. You know, in October of 2018, Calabasas Eye was tagged with swastikas. In November of 2018, Orthodox women going from the synagogue back to their home, their wigs were taken off. 3 women in North Hollywood, wigs taken off. Also in November, there was a guy named Muhammad who tried to run over Jews coming out of services on La Brea. In December of 2018, there was a guy here near Chabad of North Hollywood. His name is David Brenner. He's not Jewish. He was standing with a keffiyeh and machete taking pictures of himself, as if to say, today I'm just coming to take picture, tomorrow I'm more serious about it. We actually investigated the case, and the guy is very dangerous, become more and more radical. The information was provided to the police here, but they say, well, he didn't kill anybody. So I think I even shared the information with Rabbi Feinstein. That's the situation. The police, unless somebody is killed, is not doing too much about it. Anti-Semitism is clearly growing and becoming a disease in the United States. And I'd just like to read you a letter I recently received from a mother of 3, a member of, I'm not sure if she's a member of Valley Bet Shalom, but she lives here in Encino with 3 kids. She was born in Israel, but she's completely American. And she writes the following. Dear Adam, anti-Semitism is spreading like wildfire. My kids tell me what they hear from fellow classmates, and it's horrible. They get into argument all the time, things like Israel is an apartheid state. You Jew have white privilege. You have Jew money. My son wanted to start a Jewish affinity group and was told by classmates that Jews are white and they do not need an affinity group. One girl told my son, I wish, I'm so tired of you talking about Israel and the fact that your family is from Israel. I wish that you don't have freedom of speech. And it's an open season on Jews now, so sad, scary and depressing. I don't remember it ever being so bad. The problem, she writes, is that we are not united as Jews, and sometimes we are our own enemies. So this mother had 3 kids in Milken, actually. She took them out because of racial problems between groups in Milken. She put them in a very prestigious public school here in the West Side, and this is what is happening right now in Los Angeles in public schools. I mean, maybe in the Jewish school we are shielded from all this, but it's happening here, and we need to wake up. So anti-Semitism is growing. I'm here to tell you it's not just our problem. It's actually an American problem. And I would like to share with you why I feel it's an American problem and why we're not alone here. So anti-Semitism is the oldest disease, right, in the history of the world. We were expelled, we were slaved in Egypt, we were expelled from Israel to Rome and to other places. We were expelled from Spain, we were expelled from France. We suffered the pogrom in Russia and Poland. We suffered the Holocaust, and there are, as I said, no Jews left in the Arab world. They were all extinct or left, pushed out or extinct. So what have we done in the last 2,000 years to fight the disease? Clearly, we're the expert. We know exactly why people hate us, right? We know exactly what's wrong with everybody. We know why they think this about us or another thing about us. We created movies and books and encyclopedias and everything to know about anti-Semitism. And you see those articles today. Every day, another article about anti-Semitism and why they don't understand us and they don't understand that Israel is a good place and they hate us. But isn't it about time that we do something about it, not just write about it? Is it about time that we stand up with courage and do something about it? Because what we have done so far, in addition to documenting all this problem, we have done tikkun olam, we have done social justice, we have done asbara about Israel, but I don't think it's working because anti-Semitism is growing. I'm not saying to stop whatever we were doing. We're doing tikkun olam, let's continue. We're doing asbara, let's continue. But isn't it about time that we complement whatever we're doing with new things? Because what we're doing just doesn't work. So I'm here to say, let's try to use new things to fight anti-Semitism. So first of all, what is anti-Semitism? Who is behind anti-Semitism? In order to fight, we need to understand who the enemy is. And anti-Semitism is basically described by a 3-headed monster. The 3 heads of the monsters are radical Muslims, the radical right, and the radical left. Each one of them hate the Jews for their own reasons. Now, but are they only enemies of the Jews, or maybe they have a bigger vision for the world? If we look at each one of them, indeed, each one has a bigger vision for the world. If we look at radical Muslim, what would they like to have? They like to have an Islamic caliphate going from Pakistan in the east to all America in the west. They like to see Sharia law. They like the culture to go back to the 7th century. Women are going completely covered, no rights. That's their vision for the world. They hate the Jews, but the Jews are just the first station. The mission is much, much bigger. If we look at the white supremacists, what's their vision? They wouldn't like the white race to control the world. It's better, it's superior. Christians and whites should rule the world. Anyone that is not Christian and white, Jews, immigrants, Muslims, Latinos, anything that's not exactly what they think is the race should be eliminated. That's their vision for the world. We're only 2% of America and 0.2% of the world, so we are not the target. We're just the first one to get it. But whatever starts with the Jews, we know, never end with the Jews. And the white supremacists have a much, much bigger dream. And what about the radical left? The far left people, what's their vision? Well, clearly their vision is to have a country where all the money is taken from the rich and it's being supposedly distributed to the poor, but it never gets to the poor because the dictator, is it Putin or somebody else, stays with all the money. And they know better. I mean, it didn't work, communism didn't work any place in the world, but they know exactly how it's going to work in America, how they're going to destroy capitalism, entrepreneurship, and we will have here at no time Venezuela. So, right? They know exactly how to do it. They hate the Jews. They always hated the Jews, but it's not about Jews. It's about their big vision for the world. We need to understand it. All those three movements are anti-Semites, but they're also anti-American, anti-democracy, anti-freedom of speech, against religious freedom and stuff like that. Now, all those movements have followers that are even more radicals than the leaders. And those followers feel that they should take things to their own hand because they can take weapons, they can expedite the process and maybe get salvation sooner. So you see a lot of violence and terrorist attack by people that we call radicals or extremists. And those people are basically getting this from the leaders, and they feel that they have the justification to do it right now. And they commit all kind of terrorism today. Let me just take each one of those groups one by one, kind of analyze what they're doing and how dangerous they are. Let's start with the radical Muslims. They're spreading all over Europe, and they hate the Jews. There is a lot of violence against Jews by radical Muslims in Europe. We all remember in 2015 when a group of radical Muslim terrorists attacked the Charlie Hebdo. They killed 12 people in Charlie Hebdo, injured 11. Members of the same team, the same group, actually went into a kosher bakery and killed Jews. There was somebody here in America that called the people that, not the people went into Charlie Hebdo, but the same group that went into the bakery, he calls them random zealots. They were not random. Maybe they were zealots. Random, they were not. If we look at Europe, that was 2015. 2016, a guy affiliated with ISIS drove a 20-ton truck into a Bastille parade in Nice, killing 86 people and wounding 400. You have to understand, maybe they hate the Jews, but the big target is not the Jews, it's everybody that is not like them in Europe. Now, in America, it's not much different. I told you in the beginning about the movie that Steve Emerson did in 1994, Jihad in America. Just last month, there was in Israeli news, Tzvi Cheskeli did the same thing, came undercover, and he went into mosque here in 2018. And mosque, and it's not just some side mosque, major mosque in Washington, New Jersey, Davis, Irvine, they are calling to kill Jews in America. It's not because Jews support Israel. No, Jews are conniving, Jews are greedy, killed the Jews in America. This is the call that is coming out from Muslim mosque in America. Now, again, we know that when they say it, they mean it. Maybe it's not today, maybe it's tomorrow. We need to be alert. But radical Muslim in America, most of the people that were attacked so far were not Jews. Look at 9/11. 9/11 was not targeting Jews. The Boston Marathon, some terrorist attack in New Jersey, San Bernardino, Port Hood, Orlando. When they take violence, they take terror to their own ends, the targets are Americans, not as Jews. And Americans need to understand, again, yes, they hate Jews, but they're anti-Americans. Now, if we look at the radical left, and I want to be clear, I'm not talking about Democrats, I'm not talking about progressive, I'm not talking about liberals, I'm talking about people in the far left, people that I said would like to have a communism here. Their hatred to Jews is long time. Everybody remember in the early 20th centuries the Russian forgery called the Protocols of the Elder of Zion that came up with a conspiracy that actually was a book that the Jews supposedly wrote. They want to take over the world. They want to take all the money. They want to take over Christians. They want to take over whites. And the Jews are greedy and conniving. And that's really after this book, a lot of anti-Semitism grew up in Europe against Jews. We remember Stalin. We remember the Dreyfus event in France. We remember a lot of anti-Semitism in Europe. I just want you to know that somebody here in the United States bought 500,000 copies of this book and distributed it here in America. That guy was Henry Ford. He took the book and he distributed it because it was too good not to send around to all Americans. So radical left, have it for us. The BDS would not have been what it is today if the radical left have not been supporting it on campus and beyond. You know, the Arab that come here with the slogan that we need to boycott Israel would have not done so good if it wasn't the radical left pushing them, champions them, and that's why the BDS and anti-Semitism here is growing like crazy. In fact, look, we have Ilhan Omar right now in Congress, right? And she's an anti-Semite, but many people are protecting our freedom of speech. We no longer can expect anybody to defend us here in America. So the same thing that happened in Britain is happening right now in front of us. Now, are they capable of terrorist activities? Absolutely. They have many, many organizations that are militant. They have anarchist organizations such as Antifa, such as Black Lives Matter and others. They're very, very violent, the people that are inspired by the radical left. I want to give you an example. In 2017, in Alexandria, Virginia, we had James Atkinson, who took a gun and started shooting at Republican congressmen practicing baseball. Now, he was able to seriously injure Congressman Scalise and injured some police officers. And the police was there because they was there to protect congressmen, so they stopped it. If there was no police, many more people would have been killed. And the guy, if you don't know, he actually worked in Bernie Sanders' presidential campaign. So I'm not saying that somebody told him to kill Jews, but when you hear all these ideas and that things have to take place and change have to take place, crazy people take things to their end. I want to read to you what the U.S., the Virginia Attorney General concluded after the event. He said, "This was an act of terrorism fueled by rage against Republican legislators." So I'm saying violence and terrorism can come from every place, and it's against America. It's not just against Jews. So the question is now, what can we do? Should we do anything? Jews in the past have not really taken action because we feel that we have too much to lose if we take action. If we do nothing, perhaps somebody else will do something. Perhaps somebody else will come to protect us. That's why we always say it's anti-Semitism, do something. But I believe that, let me ask you here, is there anybody that thinks that we can do more than we're doing today? Few people. Okay, at least I'm happy that few people feel we can do more, because I want to talk about things that perhaps we can do today that we have not done before. So to those people that want to do more, I think now it's a good timing, and I'll tell you why. First of all, we're partners. That's the most important thing. But today we have the state of Israel. We have a very strong country that is only existing for the last 70 years. It's a superpower, a place of energy and support for us, a place to fight terrorism, anti-Semitism all over the world. Which was the country that went to Entebbe to save the Jews, the hostages? It was Israel. Where are the Jews of Europe finding refuge today? It is Israel, right? People from France and now people from England, they're coming to Israel. They have no place else to go. They're coming to Israel. Israel is the U.S. #1 ally. We have common interests. We have common values and common enemies. We need Israel to help us. Unfortunately, there are people in the Jewish community that feel that now is the best time to criticize Israel because, you know, Israel is not perfect. It's not doing enough on many things. It's a lot of conflicts. But I tell you one thing, you know, we are here to support Israel. Everybody agreed that Israel is not perfect. But our job is to support the state of Israel with everything that we can do. I served in the army, Danny served in the army, others served, and here protecting Israel is our miluim. This is our duty. Anybody agrees with me here? Good. Thank you. I'm not alone. Secondly, we are the most successful immigrant community in America, right? It's written. We have money, we have influence, we have positions, we're every place. Now, this is the time to use our power, our resources to fight back. Maybe in 10 years we won't have the power. Maybe in 10 years or 20 years we won't have the money. We won't have the ability. Now is the time to use what we built over the last 100 years before we don't have it. It happened in Europe. We were the leaders of the community, and then within 10 years it completely disappeared, and Jews cannot use the power that they had in the 20s. In the 30s, they no longer have the same power. Now is the time to use our strengths, our resources to fight back. And thirdly, and the most important thing, We are not alone. If we can show the American that these radical movements are anti-American and they want to destroy the democracy in America, freedom of speech, freedom of religion, everything we believe in, we will have many, many partners, right? We're not alone. We're going to have American brother and sister to stand with us, fight with us, and make a difference. Remember, we're not alone. This is the first time in history that we are not alone. And this is the time to do something. So, for the one who wants to do a little bit more than what you're doing today, and again, I'm sure everybody's doing a lot, but if you want to do a little bit more, I want to explore a few things that we can do here. And I think the key is to understand it's not for one organization to do it all. It's for many organizations, it's for many people, it's for many ways. There is no magic pill that if we take it, we solve the problem. That is the reason that over the last 20 years, Gila and I got involved in more than 100 organizations that support the State of Israel. We know who is there, we know who is making an impact, and we connect between the dots. When we work in an overall strategy, it's not a strategy for one organization. It's for many organizations, Jews and non-Jews. So I think we have to look at it as a strategy. And now what we need to do is, first of all, find out who is the enemy. Okay, we know it's radical movements, but who exactly is it? What are the movements? Who are the individuals? Who is funding them? What's their agenda today? What's their agenda tomorrow? Who is in their network? What are they planning? We need to have the ability to find out who is the enemy, to find out what they're doing legal and illegal, so that we can attack them at their weakest spot, so that we can delegitimize them, we can discredit them, and marginalize them. It's not a war of ideas. In war of ideas, we already lost, and we're losing every day. It's a war for our survival. So we need to study who's the enemy, and I'm here to present to you today 3 different things that I'm supporting. I think they are part of the organization that can help the situation, and you guys maybe can feel that you can like to join them or support them. There are many. I'm not saying those are the best one in the world. Those are 3 that are dedicated to fighting the enemy. The first one is built on the, I think, on the concept like in Israel. When you go to Israel, everyone is a police officer, right? Everyone is on alert. Everybody's looking left and right, and this is suspicious, this is a terrorist, and here is a suspicious thing. They immediately notify the police. The police take seriously what the citizens are telling them. They check it, and a lot of terrorist attacks are being prevented in Israel because everyone in Israel is on alert. Everyone is part of the military and the army. That's the only way Israel survives. If we can do the same thing in America, if we can ask every American to be on alert, open your eyes, see what's happening, see, you know of any potential threats, on any violence, or anything that is cooking and creating, let us know. If you let us know, we can use our intelligence that we already have, to study the information. The police, a lot of time, doesn't have the means to study the information. You can go to the police and provide information, and they'll say, okay, give us your number, we'll call you one day. And nothing happens. Until there is some mass killing, the police didn't have the means, didn't think it seriously. It's happening all the time. If we can digest the information and research and give it to the police, ready to go to all the law enforcement agencies, they'll take it seriously. So the idea here is engage the public to be our eyes, ears, boots on the ground, engage intelligence, sophisticated software on the other side, take the information from the public, research the information, and give it to the law enforcement agencies to prevent terrorist attack or violence in America. We call this body the Center for Combating Hate in America. There's nothing Jewish about this. It's fighting all kind of hate and violence and domestic terrorism in America, and it's utilizing the public on one end and research ability on the other end to really fight against the enemies of America. Another idea is if we just want to focus on the anti-Semites. All right, we Jews want to focus on anti-Semites. Again, we need to study who the anti-Semites here, but as soon as we know who the anti-Semite, what they're doing illegally, what they're doing here that is not compatible to America, we can go against them. That project is called Stop Anti-Semitism. What Stop Anti-Semitism is doing is basically taking information to run campaign against anti-Semites. Right now, Stop Anti-Semitism is running campaign against Ilan Omar. But it's not because Ilan Omar is anti-Semitic. Freedom of speech. Anybody can be anti-Semitic, right? In Europe it's not, but here it's freedom of speech. Anybody can call us whatever they like. It's fine. We can't even pass a resolution against anti-Semitism. But what we found about Ilan Omar and Rashida Tlaib, they're representatives of CARE. CARE is basically an affiliate of Hamas, affiliate of the Muslim Brotherhood. There was an investigation 15 years ago, the Holy Land. The FBI and the police have said, and the judge says, Hamas and CARE, same thing, terrorist organization. Rashida Tlaib and Ilan Omar are representative of CARE. Right now, we have two representatives in Congress. They're representing terrorist organization. That is what our petition is talking about, not because they're anti-Semite, because we are now a representative of Muslim Brotherhood sitting in our Senate and terrorizing us from there. That is the issue of the petition. And thirdly, there is something here that we're doing in LA that I'd like to mention. We all want to maybe meet new organization that may be small but making a lot of impact, right? We know Valley Bet Shalom, we know AIPAC, we know FIDF, but we don't know all the foot soldiers that are really fighting for the state of Israel and for our democracy, and we don't have no idea. We just know the mega organizations. So on the other end, there are many people here that want to be philanthropists, but they feel they're alone. So who should I call? I don't know. I don't want to call my neighbors. So why are you calling me? Call somebody else. So all of us want to know more people that care about those issues and want to support those issues. So we created a platform here. We call it the Impact Forum, where philanthropists are invited for lunch every 5 weeks. We allow the philanthropists to introduce each other. So say, I'm here because of my wife, I'm here because of Israel, whatever the reason is, they're able to express why they're doing here. And in the last meeting that we had, everybody's now talking about anti-Semitism. I'm here because I want to fight anti-Semitism. Enough is enough. We need to do something. So we allow the philanthropists to introduce themselves. And after the meeting, we give the information of each one of them so they can reach each other. And then every time we bring two young organizations making a lot of impact with very small budgets of below $1 million that you have never heard about it. But they're making a lot of impact for the money that they're raising because their founders are basically working for peanuts. They believe in the mission and they don't need the salaries of $500,000 or $1 million to do their job. They work for nothing. They do a lot for America and for Israel. That is the Impact Forum. If any one of you wanted to get more information about each one of those, please reach to me after the lecture. Now, you're probably asking yourself, okay, so what is it that I can do, right? I'm just somebody who lives in Encino, and I also just someone who lives in Encino. But we can all do more, and I think anybody who wants to do more, there are a few ways to do it. First of all, you can give your time. You can sign up to the different platforms that we have, the Center for Combating Hate in America, Stop Anti-Semitism, and other, and participate and sign petition and follow the calls for action. Now, if you don't have time but you have money, you can support those. Those are, I think, non-profit organizations. You can support them as well. You can do a combination of, I want to support you with time and money. If you have neither, or you do, but you know somebody who does, then you can reach out to friends and family and say, hey, there's great organizations here. I'd like you to be involved. We can all do more. We can all do a lot more. It's just a matter of let's stand up and do more than we're doing today. All right, I'm coming to the end. And as the Rabbi Feinstein said, we will continue after lunch. I just want to summarize. I think it's pretty clear that anti-Semitism becoming a disease in America. It's growing by bounds and leaps, and it's becoming a real danger. We also understand it's not just a Jewish problem. It's an American problem. It's Western civilization problem. And we need to stand up with our brothers and sisters, the American, and fight back. If we're not going to lead this fight or participate in the fight, I don't know necessarily that we will be protected here, because it is our duty to fight back. Now, again, we can continue to be risk adverse. We have too much to lose. Let's not do anything. It's going to be okay. It's not going to happen in my lifetime. But it's going to happen in my kids' lifetime. It's going to happen in my grandkids' lifetime. So it's really, anyone that thinks, let it go, it's not going to happen to me, is doing a big mistake. It's going to happen to all of us and our descendants. And really, we need to stand up and do something. I want to finish up by the way, I forgot to mention it. I'm not a rabbi. I'm not a scholar. I'm just a businessman that using business abilities of, black and white to make decisions and to act. I don't understand in the 50 shades of gray. For me, it's just black or white. Easy decisions, quick. I'm not complicated. I'm only focusing on things that I can do. I don't focus on things that I have no idea how to do. If you come to me and say, can you make rain today? It's great, but I don't know how to do it. I don't want to do it. I just want to do things that I can actually make an impact. Somebody asked me, what is your opinion about this and this? I mean, if I can affect anything with my opinion, why even express them, right? I only want to do things that I can do, that I can make an impact, and not just talk for the purpose of talk. So I just want to go back to my rabbi abilities and mention to you that this week parasha is Zachor. We need to remember that there are many, many enemies to the Jewish people, and they are permanent enemies. And our commandment is to stand up and fight against them. If it was the Amalek, if it was the Aman, if it was the Hitler, or if it is the Ilan Omar. Those enemies are constantly against us. We need to remember that, and we need to stand up and fight back. And I just want to finish with, we had a guy named Rabbi Hillel who said, Im en ani li, mi li. If not me, who will be for me? And if I'm only for myself, who will be for me? And if not now, when? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Adam. And as we've said before, we're going to break now. We're going to have Kiddush in a moment. Then we're going to break, have a little bit of lunch, and then we're going to continue for a little while, have a conversation with Adam and share his vision and his passions. Can I ask everyone to please rise? If you'll embrace those beside you and draw them close. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, בני ובן בני ישראל אותי לעולם, כי 6 ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש. על כן ברך אדוני את יום השבת ויקדשהו. סברי גבירותי ורבותי, ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, בורא פרי הגפן.
Amen. L'chaim. L'chaim. Baruch.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lahem min haaretz.
Shabbat Shalom.
אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא, לעת נשא בחפצו כל, אזי מלך שמו נקרא. ואחרי ככלות הכל לבדו נמלוך נורא, והוא היה והוא הווה והוא יהיה בתפארה, והוא אחד ואין שני, להמשילו להכבירה, בלי ראשית בלי תכלית, ולא העוז והמסרה, והוא
שלי וחי גואלי וסור חבלי בעת צרה והוא ניסי ומנוסי מנת כוסי ביום אקרא בידו אפקיד רוחי ואת תישן והעירה ועם רוחי גבייתי אדוני לי ולא ירא אדון עולם אשר מלך בטרם כל יציר נברא לעת נשא בחפצו כל אזי מלך שמו נקרא